Hello and good evening. I am Snuffanybody, and this is my live stream. So basically, I'm gonna wait for people to log on, um, and while I'm waiting, I'll be looking to see. Hmm, Okay, we'll. Oh, someone is on. Nice. But I'll start with having a pinch of one of my new favorites, Toke Silver Dollar. Oh, blueberry. Cheers. Hi, Brian. Good to have you on. Ah, that is a very, very good snuff. It's even more blueberry and fruity than Toke's normal series of blueberry, and I really enjoy it. It's been a very, very tough year for me doing YouTube, and I haven't posted videos since March or April. I have 3 or 4 videos in backlog I haven't uploaded, but I'll get to it at some point and get them to you. I've put up a very big assortment of snuff and a single snooze here next to me. So if there's any questions on snuff, I could maybe just pick it up and answer any questions. But first of all, I'll have a dram of, shall we say, the Irish cream. Cheers. Mm, that is a cleanser. Whew. So, what can I say about this year? The twins have really given me a lot of work, and I'm a father of 5, and I wish I could be more with you, but I just don't have the time. And when I started with doing editing of my videos instead of just doing a one take and uploading them, it even became more of a bastard. I like the quality, but I don't like the extra work. Whew. And I think this is my first live stream ever, and I really am feeling on the spot and kind of having trouble finding out what to say. So, Brian, have got anything you want to ask? Any questions I could maybe pick up on? Or should I just tell you more about this lovely blueberry, which is very, very good? Medium moisture, medium grind, lovely fruitiness, and a very nice tobacco base with a slight hint of barnyard in the end of the pinch. It's a good one. I've had a very good Christmas with my family. I am a chef, so I spent the 23rd and 24th in the kitchen preparing the Christmas dinner. And in Denmark, that is classically a whole pork roast with crispy crackling, duck, white potatoes, sugar potatoes, pickled cabbage, and a very good gravy. Ooh. Yeah, that's not fair. It's me missus who's distracting me here on the side.
Oh, I'm just flashing him a little bit.
Yeah, you see,
Take it.
distracting. Bohica challenge.
Again?
Bohica? I could have a pinch of Bohica. It isn't that bad. It's just not a very good snuff. I think I've done the Bohica challenge. Yeah. Just didn't. Oh no! I think Brian is the one who wants to make me take. Aren't you the one who wants me to take 10 grams in 10 minutes? So a fairly decent pinch of Bohica live. You bastard. Chocolate. And there's the chili. And it also has this odd perfumey scent that a lot of Indian snuffs have, which I don't find very soothing. And if I wasn't sweating in before, I am now. And now I have to remember not to rub my eyes for at least 5-10 minutes. Come again?
Like Ian?
Yeah, like Ian. Yeah, like Ian rubbing his eyes. Cheers. Oh, and a little tear. Oh. I find Bohica. It's warming. It's chilly in the nose, but it's a lot worse snuff as a snuff than it is fiery chili in the nose. It's not the chili that makes it a revolting bad snuff. It's more that it's a revolting bad snuff. It's just poorly made, in my opinion. And I think I would prefer something else in the nose. What are you pinching at the moment, Brian? Sorry. All the way down to my chin. Sorry, guys. That would have been cut out in one of my normal videos. Getting a bit of snot on my chin. Yeah, I know you're just messing with me, but I'll take up any challenge you have. Let's see if a plain snuff can help me out here. A bit of very good Samuel Gowith Yellow Crest. Almost can't smell it now. That's the problem with Bohica. It kind of destroys the nose. Oh, but this is good. And the moisture is still very, very good on this one, even though it's 2-3 years old. That was a very, very big pinch. Oh, something very good. Yellow Crest. A beautiful snuff. It is slightly toasted. It's supposed to be SP like. And there might be the faintest hint of citrusy bergamot, but you really, really have to look for it. Oh, but it is damn good. And it is mellowing out that awful Bohemia you just made me take, Brian. Bastard. So, did anybody get anything good for Christmas? Or give yourself something? Nope. Cool. Mm. Toke USA and honey. Oh, that's good. Hi, I 30 I 3 times 3. Hello. What an odd call sign, but that's all up to you. I don't have the USA version of whiskey and honey. I had to kind of make it myself out of their standard one by adding some of their own rustica. Yeah, I'll have a bump with you. Oh, I started out with blueberry, then I had a pinch of Bohemia because Brian challenged me to it. I kind of mellowed it down with some yellow crest, and now I think I will have a pinch of whiskey and honey toke, as I say, and I've added some rustica to make it more like the USA version. And that is still very, very good. Forwardly sweet with honey, very faint whiskey. But my God, what a nice nicotine kick. What are you having? I-30. Hmm. I had a chat with Paul, aka Uncle Squinty, and he is still having problems accessing YouTube. Yeah, high dry toast. It's a lovely snuff. I bought myself the 50-gram tin a month ago, I think, and I've been doing my best to get it a wee bit down, but I think I've only taken him out a millimeter or two, even though I pinch it every day. But as I say, Paul still ain't coming to YouTube, but I'm gonna visit him this summer, and me and Phil from Uncle Phil's Cellar is gonna get him online again, and he will be uploading videos soon, or else I'm gonna start having Skype conversations with him, record them, and upload them as his reviews. We've been talking about that solution as well. That's a bit of an update on the Uncle Squinty. Mm. Honey, would you be a dear and get me some paper towels? because I completely ruined my hanky.
That was fast.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had Bohica in my nose.
10 minutes in.
Yeah, yeah.
Just gonna cut it.
Yeah, that will be fine. Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. That's a really nice big drum. I haven't had Irish 22. Uh, but as I say, I have the high dry toast, and they're supposed to be very similar. I still have a bit of my drum of Tom Bock, and but I have so many snuffs that I can't stick to one snuff a day. I will pinch 5, 6 different kinds. Oh, hi, there is Uncle Phil. Huh. Well, I don't know, Phil. This live streaming is new to me. So when I clicked the start streaming, it sent me to YouTube Studio, and 3 pages in, I just decided to just push the live button, and it was apparently, I don't know, you weren't subbed. Oh, you bad boy. I've been subbed on you for so long. But anyway, cheers. Oh, I'm out of Irish cream. Can't have that. Cheers, Phil. Brian and I-30. Mm. Yeah, and now the chili is completely gone. That is a very, very awful snuff, Bohica. Toke Ambrosia. Don't think I've had that. I must admit, Toke is maybe the product I've frequented least for some odd reason, because the more I try of Snoke, the more Toke, the more I like it. I got completely, I fell completely in love with Silver Dollar Natural. That is the best plain snuff I've had for years. And that sharp, peppery tone that it has on the start of it kind of reminds me of Perique, because it's so sharp and fruity, and I'm completely in love with it. But you only get that on your first pinch, and you have to wait at least half an hour to get that sharp pepperiness again. And I'm an impatient bastard, and I do a pinch at least every 10 minutes. So it's more often than not the subtlety of Silver Dollar Natural is wasted on me, because I want the start of it and not very much bothered with the rest of it. Have a pinch of it now, then. And there's that fruity pepperiness. And normally I don't find that totes really pack the nicotine punch, but this one does. And it's got a wee bit of front drip in the start of it, but it quickly settles in the nose and just becomes a tobacco delight with all kinds of different little notes. It's got like a slightly fermented fruit. There is a wee bit of hay that tells me that there is a wee bit of Virginia here. but I think there also might be just the slightest hint of maybe something burly, because it has some more earthy forest bottomy notes. It's very good. Forest bottomy? No, I can't say that. Like forest bottom. Yeah, you know what I mean. It just sounds kind of naughty. Ooh, quite nice. Okay. I do like adding rustica to my to some snuffs that I find lacking in nicotine. I used to use Tokes rustica, but then Chris Oldham of OSP hooked me up with this 100-gram tin of his rustica, and I find it not necessarily better, but different. It has kind of like button mushroomy notes to it. And there's Ryan. Hello, Ryan. Good evening to you. Oh, it's evening here. What is it? 2 o'clock your time? Still, cheers. Oh, that is some good Irish cream. Noonish. Okay. Noonish? Okay. Well, big time difference then. 10 hours? I thought it was only 8 hours difference to Colorado. Well, you know. No. It's 2 o'clock. I told you. Noonish. So I will be restarting the channel for in the new year. I'll start out with a couple of the snuffs that I've, some of the silver dollars, and Phil from Uncle Phil Seller have been kind enough to gift me a stick of Gareth Hogarth's brown apple twist. I'm looking very much forward to trying that one and doing a review of it. And Ryan is gifting me a couple of bags of American chewing tobacco and an apple plug, which I'm also looking very much forward to. Um, I still have a single can of dip that I haven't done a review of as a gift from Ryan. It's the Copenhagen Straight. Um, I just didn't want to break the seal before I was ready to shoot the video. Yeah. No problems, Phil. No hurries. When it comes, there will be a review. As soon as I think gone maybe through half of it and adjusted myself to twist, because I've heard it's very strong in nicotine. And even though I have stupid high tolerance, um, there is some of the snoozes that can still make me go a wee bit woozy. If I take 2 pouches of chainsaw or Siberia, yeah, then I start feeling the tingle and a bit of the nicotine high. But I need to get up to those kind of strengths before I really get the punch or, kind of get the high. Oh, thanks, 530. Um, well, I've been enjoying doing the reviews. Um, and what can I say? It's more of a case of um, I want to do my reviews prob,
Properly.
properly, uh, and I do want to uh, make an effort and try to produce the videos well. And I just haven't had the time this summer and fall and winter. I've had my hands full with my family and uh, my ex-wife, and I've had all kinds of trouble. It's been a very tough year. I haven't. I, Here's a good question. I haven't tried Chimo El Toro. Uh, I've heard so many good things about it. But unless someone will be kind enough to send me a tin of it, there is no chance of me getting hold of that stuff. Uh, just to, as far as I can see, I have to get someone in the States to order it for me and then ship it here. And and the shipping from, is it Venezuela to United States, is big enough as it is. Oh, well, there you have it. Then you're also going to get a review of Chimo El Toro. That is going to be fun. There's a lot of oral tobacco in my near future. Looking forward to it. And on the subject of oral tobacco, I'll have a pouch of Thunder Original white chewing bags. And this is, in my opinion, a very good chewing bag slash snooze. Um, it's a classic, so it's scented with bergamot. Bergamot. Um, it has quite nice tobacco, but it is very bergamoty. It's sharp and citrusy from start to finish. And after Swedish Match has bought Thunder, they don't have that tendency to go super bitter and revolting half an hour in that Thunder did have a tendency to, like a year ago. And that was off putting to me at that time, but now love the Thunder. And they've got new stickers on the can, and they got this very lovely, almost velvety tactile feeling. So sitting with the tin, just a lovely thing. Well, goodbye, Brian. Have a good night. Or California now. Have a good day. That's the one. Yeah. So, mhm. Yeah. Well, chew bags is basically a loophole. Oh, thank you, Phil. Have a good evening to you. Well, I-30. Chew bags is basically a loophole in the EU laws. They just do the grain of the snooze. They make it double size and add a wee bit of material to the pouch so you could chew it. I never do. I just leave it in there as a Swedish snooze. But it's stupid banning smokeless tobacco. Why leave something very unhealthy on the market that is proven to give you cancer, uh, and then ban something that is proven not to give you cancer? Completely stupid. But yes, a chew bag is, in my opinion, if it's made well, it is as good as any Swedish snooze. What did I think of Copenhagen's Southern Blend? Oh, that is one of the videos I have in backlog on my camera, Ryan. Um, that's half a year ago. So I just have to think here. I think I didn't enjoy it as much as Copenhagen Long Cod or Copenhagen Snuff. Um, I thought that the combination of dark fire tobacco and the, in my opinion, overly sweet, not necessarily molasses, but it was kind of fruity sweetness, kind of clashed, but not in a good way. Um, it was kind of like they was competing for your attention, so you didn't get enough of the dark fired tobacco, and you kind of didn't get enough fruity sweetiness, and the salt. Uh, it's not very often that I find salt and sweet is a good combo. Um, with Danish or Scandinavian licorice, we use ammonium chloride, uh, but we don't make licorice very sweet. So, no, not a fan of it. I was a big fan of Copenhagen Snuff and the long cod. The mint I never made a review of, not even on the backlog of the camera. But I went through that can in 2 or 3 days. That was just minty loveliness. That was a good can. Thank you, Ryan. Ah, damn, out of coffee. But not out of cream. And I still have one can of Copenhagen left in the fridge, Copenhagen Straight. And I'll get around to doing a review on it as soon as I restart the channel. Well, also a good evening to you. And thank you for joining me here on my first live stream. I think it's been kind of fun, and I might do it again sometime. What more to say? I don't know. Maybe we should all consider ending this live stream here with, in my case, a pinch of some white elephant. This was at first for me a hard snuff to really enjoy, not because of the, shall we say, hardness of taking it, because that's mostly about technique and little tricks. But I think the hardest part for me was learning to enjoy that very sharp barnyardy scent, or right out kind of ammonium piss scent. But it's the best version of barnyard I've encountered, and I really enjoy white elephant. Cheers, guys. Whew. Whew. And that delivers nicotine immediately. Whew. So I will bid you all a good night and a happy new year. Goodbye, guys.